So it snowed, what did it snow? 9.5 inches, I think, was the official report. And today's Sunday, December 11th. So I'm just out plowing snow and get around here. But thought I'd do a quick rundown of just a quick how to drive these things. So quick overview, because I don't want to make it forever. So this doesn't have a key. You enter your code, you hit the run button, it'll put the glow plugs through its cycle, start and then stop, and then you can change what you want that to say. Fuel, engine temperature. I literally just pulled out of the shed. It was plugged in for probably 4 hours and it has been idling for 15 minutes. Lights, put those on. So that would be your front lights, that's your back lights. High flow, this machine doesn't have that. I think that's just for your attachments. You're going to run through your information if you're getting error codes. You click that, you got to have your arm belt down, your door's got to be shut. That'll go green, that means you can drive. Heat and AC, radio, windshield wipers. There's a hand throttle, there's also a foot throttle. I use the foot throttle myself. The joysticks, never ran an attachment that has hydraulics, so I don't know what any of these do. There's also a trigger, don't know what that does either. As you're putting the arms down though, if you press that, that's your float. So as you're going down, click it, boom, you'll feel it go float. The Cat we had, you just had a button that you pressed and it would never put pressure down, but every time you move your arms down, you have to press that. Over here, same thing, there's a trigger. All these for your attachments and whatnot. This, you can set up, right now it's set up for like 57% speed or something. Never used it, but I suppose if you're using like a snow blower or you know, one of those asphalt planer things, you know, that way you can just push your joystick all the way ahead, and you can set it if you only want it to go 10% speed, so you don't have to sit there and try to find the perfect spot. So this machine's also set up with you can switch the controls. Right now I'm running it in ISO or whatever. I'm not sure how most people would pronounce it. So what that does is the left joystick, whatever way you push it forward, you go, and then it's just opposite, and you can pull back on the other. One way you go back that way, this way you go back the other way. Okay. Over here, this does your bucket functions then. So pull back, goes up, push forward, goes down. So you're up here. When you're up, and you push to the outside of the cab, you dump. And when you curl towards yourself, you curl the bucket in. I like this setup better. I feel like it could be more precise with the bucket. And if I'm not doing nothing with the bucket and driving across the yard, then it's just one-handed operation. Some guys might like the H. Let's try it. So now I have to re-unlock it. So what the H should do, let me put you guys up here. Well, I'll go over what it'll do, is what I think it'll do. I've never switched it. What I think it'll do is both joysticks, you'll have to push forward to go forward, and then you pull both backward to go backward. So you're trying to drive a zero-turn lawnmower, and I think if you curl this one out, yep, the bucket will go up, push it down, bucket will go down. Over here, one way or another, it'll curl the bucket. So it still curls the bucket the same way as if you're in ISO, but I don't know, I'll try it for a quick second. I'm not gonna like it just because I'm so used to the other one, but we'll try it. So both joysticks go forward. Let's see here. This joystick feels like it's a little behind over here on the right side. See, because then you almost like, I don't know, I feel like I'm partially pushing the bucket to it when you're trying to drive, so that's enough of that. So, yeah, the official report was 9.5 inches. If you can see or not, but that's why I like the 10-foot bucket, because I'm pushing it off into the grass and the snow is falling down the hill there. So, one-handed operation, ISO. I'd stack some snow up here and see if I can hit it and keep it moving. It's quite a mountain of snow. It is pretty powdery today, but it is the first layer, so I'm trying to avoid taking too much gravel as well. So operation, plowing snow. So I don't have 2-speed, but whatever. I think without 2-speed, what do they go? 7 miles an hour, something around there. So couple of these videos, I suppose, this winter. I don't know, people probably get bored of this stuff, so just a quick how to operate, and then both types of controls. It's never been switched before in all the 2-3 years we've owned it, so I don't know, the joystick was acting up a little bit on the right side, and it felt like it was sticking, like it wouldn't go the same speed as the other side. So I bring most of it down to the end of the driveway when it's the first little bit, because if it's got gravel, there's no sense to have gravel in your ditch up there. And then the state plows, they blast gravel into the grass all year. So but not everybody jump on me. I don't throw it in the right of way. So I'm the guy that's out there knocking the walls down. Then when the plows leave a ridge the first few times around here and our neighbors, I knock those down around the driveways and mailboxes for them, so they don't have that much to do. So you gotta help those guys out, because I don't know, they work some long shifts to plow the snow, and I'm not out there to make their life any more miserable than it already is in the winter. So gotta work with everybody. Keep it out of the right of way, keep it off the road, because once they plow it once, they don't need goofs putting snow on the road with their tractors and their skid loaders and whatnot. So do your part to be responsible with where you put your snow, and just make everybody's life a little smoother, I guess. So yeah, I always just kind of slowly inch my way out, because if I find the edge of the driveway, I'll know, because I'll slide off the driveway, and then I'll be down there, and I'll be clawing my way out. So I'm right on the edge of it right now. I can feel the machine. But yeah, we got 9.5 inches, it said, for the National Weather Service said. So most of it, if not all of it, stuck, because it was cold the week before, and there was frost, probably a good 4 inches of frost. We forgot to put our snow fence up, so we just put it up yesterday, and there was a good 4 inches of frost in the field. So it all pretty much stuck, and then we're out here where it's windy, and a lot of the snow, what was I gonna say? Oh, the wind, and then we got a couple fences and whatnot, so you end up getting it all, and then it falls and drifts and over your driveway. So in a few areas we probably had a foot and a half, but that's just how it goes living in the country. So I got the driveway opened up. That's why I love this 10-foot bucket. But I'll just run up down one more time, make sure it's cleaned up, knock the ridges down. It's the first time we're plowing this year, and take care of the end of the driveway, open up around the house and a couple paths to the animals to make feeding a little easier, and then run over to the neighbors and open up the neighbors, and then be done here hopefully in the next couple hours. So yeah, it's a nice little machine. I shouldn't say little, it's a decently sized machine. 65, 70, 67 horsepower, whatever they are. 10-foot snow bucket, joystick controls, heat. It's hard to complain, life's good. So yeah, here we are, and kind of lucked out, because here, what did I say, it was December 11th, and this is our first real snowfall that we've had to plow. So hard to complain. Life goes on. It's not a surprise, we live in Minnesota. So one more side on this side, and we got her opened up. That clicking, that's what you hear when the float engages. So just a quick how-to, little update that we're all plowing, everybody's all plowing, and a brief overview of the controls. And if you want to see more, or what you want to see, great, ask, and I'll try to see if you want to see more in cab, or if you want to know more about the controls, I guess I could bust out the manual and figure out what these controls do, or My one brother's 13, younger brother's 13, so he likes to run it too. So if he's out running it, you know, I'll get some outside footage of the machine going past. So he's learning with the big bucket. He did pretty darn good with the small bucket. I think he's done it a couple times with this bucket I bought a couple years ago. But he'll hop in it. He's not scared of it. So get some outside footage, and I got to deal with this big pile here at the end of the road now. So there you be. We won't make it a long video. So.